Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. It is Carla Moore from More Talk JA, and I am here to talk about the VW commercial. Now, if you don't know the VW commercial that I'm talking about, I'm putting the link. It will be down here unless the people them yank it. Anyway, so VW did a commercial for Super Bowl where there's a white dude from Minnesota, Minneapolis, or some other place, and he's walking around talking in a Jamaican accent. And essentially, he's very Irish man, and everything is okay. And I'm going to a business meeting, and everything is going wrong. And he's like, you know what this room needs? A smile, and all of them type of stuff there. All right, so a bag of people, primarily in my opinion, not Jamaican people, have jumped on it to talk about how the ad is racist and how the ad is pitting Jamaicans as this, that, and the fifth, and whatever. All right, so I decided I'm going to say something about it because people are coming to me about the ad. Why everything have to be racist? And it's a question I really want to ask people. Like, I understand that a lot of things in this world are racist. I understand that a lot of things that you wouldn't even think of being racist are racist. And I understand that coming from Jamaica, where I deal with race differently from people coming from North America, I don't see racism in the same places. But not every single solitary striking thing in the world have to be racist. With that being said, are there elements of the ad that are problematic? Yes. This idea that Jamaicans are completely laid back, everything is airy, whatever, is a lie. But it's a lie that we have been pushing for years. And for people who are talking about why the ad is racist, I would encourage you to consider why is it that you come to Jamaica and other Caribbean islands for vacation. If you come from North America, there are places in your own country that are warm, just like Jamaica, have beaches just like Jamaica, yet you fly over them to get to Jamaica. And a part of the reason that you fly over them to get to Jamaica is because you have this idea that things are more relaxed and laid back and in some ways primitive in Jamaica. You feel that in Jamaica it is okay to put on your white sundress and your flip-flops and go prancing down the road or walk down the road in your swimsuit alone, which you would never do where you come from, because you feel that everywhere in Jamaica is a little rum bar and everybody is okay with you looking like that when we are walking around in our suit and tie going to work. So before you go ahead and call the people who like the ad or who made the ad racist, maybe you should consider some of the things that you also believe about Jamaica, and some of these things are true. No, I'm not saying you don't have a right to have an issue with the ad. This thing about Jamaica being ultra laid back and everybody being airy and having no problems, it's kind of played, like we've seen it, and we know where it's coming from. Yeah, there are some racial elements in there because, yeah, people want to give the impression that black people just automatically more laid back and like things don't bother them as much. And some of it is linked to this idea that we're primitive. So we don't even know how to process at the level to understand that we should have a problem with things. But on the flip side, there are people who would argue that non-black people, and where non-black people I mean primarily white people, are too uptight and they're too head up and they're too caught up in a fast-paced lifestyle, and they need to learn how to relax like we do in Jamaica sometimes. And that is basically the basis of our relationship through tourism. So why is it that we're going to act like we don't know the role that everybody play in this thing? Yeah, there's an issue with it, but come, when you think about all of the other issue them walk on, like I'm looking at the ad, I'm amused. I'm amused by the ad. And I'm amused by the ad, and I'm kind of impressed by the guy who is doing the accent, because he's really giving me Brad Pitt circa but Meet Joe Black. Yeah, him actually get the accent, like when him look upon the man, like when him said turn that frown the other way around. Me I say Ray. And when them come back and say yo boss man, and the boss man named Winston, me just had do some accounts right now and 5 people on my staff named Winston. So me know say yeah, authentic. And they consulted with Jamaicans before they made the ad. I am not giving you the Jamaican opinion. The people who they consulted with are not giving a Jamaican opinion. There's not going to be one Jamaican opinion on this ad. But I just want everybody to maybe start thinking about the ad in a little bit of a broader term, other than trying to make the ad racist or non-racist. Do non-Jamaicans have a right to be offended by the ad, or only Jamaicans can be offended by the ad? Can Jamaicans in the diaspora be offended by the ad, or only Jamaicans who are living in Jamaica be offended by the ad? Are Jamaicans really laid back? Are Jamaicans not really laid back? Are things airy or things not? Yeah, we not have no money, and IMF is coming in on us right now, and all know the deal can't sign. Things are not really airy in Jamaica, but we do learn how to take certain things in our stride that North Americans seem to struggle with. So in that way, we're a little bit more laid back. Are we all primitive? No. Are we swinging from branches? No. Are we? And it's funny because when it comes down to it, when Jamaica is advertising itself as a destination for like investment in technology, all you're seeing is highway and high-rise building. When we're advertising ourselves for tourism, all you're seeing is quaint little shock and like brown rasta baby with bleach blonde hair. Like there are two different ways that people imagine Jamaica depending on how we want to position ourselves. But then there's a lot of stuff that people throw at Jamaica based on their own preconceived notions. So do you probably think we're primitive because we're living in warmer areas? Yes. Do you probably think that the warmer areas are making us more relaxed? Yes. Do you think that probably white people that live in Jamaica have caught the primitive laid backness from the blacks? Yes, because by saying the ad is racist, you're also negating the fact that there are white Jamaicans, Indian Jamaicans, Chinese Jamaicans, Jamaicans of all different type of ethnic heritage. So by turning this into a black thing, you're negating their existence completely. But yes, we do know that the laid backness, you're linking it back to black people and somehow, or us automatically being slovenly. So are you thinking those things? Are we thinking that maybe we're getting a little bit too het up over that? Yes. Does the advertising industry need to find new things to come up with and new ways to portray things? Yes. Is the ad a little bit cliche? Yes. Is the ad amusing to me? Yes. Do I think that you have to take my opinion? No, you really don't. But that's where I stand on the ad. Like, the ad, it's kind of cliche, it's kind of amusing. Some people gonna be offended by it, but when I really think about it, before I start calling people racist, the next time you book your ticket to come to Jamaica, if you have an Irish time and drink some Red Stripe, consider, are you racist for wanting to do that? When you come up with the answer with that, then come back to me about the ad. Please, thanks, bye.